It's always good when Gary Densham makes a stop on the NHRA Mello Drag Racing Series. Gary, we just saw you get yourself safely qualified in at the number 15 position. What have you been up to, man? Always good to see you.
Well, just wishing we were out here more often. And, you know, we've been struggling the last couple of weeks on our quest to try and go faster. We've gotten kind of lost, and hopefully we're going to get it worked out by tomorrow.
Gary, I have a weird question for you. We saw a few minutes ago when Jack Beckman with his onboard camera, all of the clutch dust that comes up into the cockpit. You guys breathe that in. What's it taste like?
Well, we try not to. That's why we got helmets with breathers on them.
What's it taste like, though? I'm sure you get, you get a taste of it.
It kind of gives you a bit of dry mouth, I bet.
Oh, photobombed.
Hey, Gary, other than winning the U.S. Nationals, which I do believe is probably your greatest triumph in your career, what would be your second biggest highlight so far racing funny car?
I don't know. I mean, you know, I've had some huge success in Australia on trips that I've taken there, and winning their national championship was a great thrill in '96, and then in 08, 09, going over and running the first and only 4-second 300-mile-an-hour funny car run any place but the United States was, you know, pretty thrilling. But, you know, any race is a great race, you know, and whether you win, lose, or draw, and whether you're on a big team like I was with John or my team I am now, you know, if we can win around here and there and have a great time, and the camaraderie we got out here, that's all that really counts.
Well, the very first round you ever won, Gary, I want to take you back to Seattle, Washington here in 1989. Do you remember who your first ever round win came against?
Yeah, I think there's somebody you might know, too.
Cue Mike Dunn. You're the punchline of that joke, Michael.
Yeah, I'm a punchline of many jokes. But, you know, Gary, I want to ask, what was the first year you came up to this racetrack?
1972.
Yeah, I think that was my first year, too, with my dad.
Yeah.
We will look forward to seeing you in race day tomorrow.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.
Great talking to Gary Densham. Del Worsham, Cruz Pedregon. Cruiser, 412.6. Some flamage for sure.
Yeah, lit her up pretty good. Injector you see sitting there sideways. I think it looks like the fire's out, but watch the left side of your screen. He's, you know, go down there, and he runs a 412 at 296 mile an hour. That speeds down a little bit at the finish line, so that tells me it was probably laboring and might have just broke just before the finish line. You see the cylinder goes out, injector's up, lights it up a little bit. She's burning pretty good right there. That's not a little fire, but then it looks like it goes out just before, or as he's coming to a stop.
I'm confused about what is a big fire and what's not a big fire with you.
Well, when they keep burning, when they just flash like that, that's nothing. Come on.
Are you guys wimps or what? What is it? Now we're going to ignore that one. Cruiser, though? Yeah, you can tell.
TV.
You can tell that there was definitely some fire going on there for sure. Toyota Super Slow-Mo time. We begin with Bucky Austin, the Northwest hitter. This is what you said was a small fire.
It just flashed up. Look at it. Flared up and it's gone. Cruiser was burning pretty good and had the potential to keep going. Take a look at Tony Schumacher, though, all 8 pipes lit, pulling the chute while he's still wide open on the throttle. That's the way you want to do it. Have that chute hit just after the finish line.
See his eyes in there, too, focused. Terry McMillan.
It's not the way you want to make a run. That would be a burnout.
Smoke just pouring off those Goodyear slicks. And then Matt Hagan celebrating the Chrysler Hemi.
50th anniversary of it, and he's got a very consistent race car. Got a chance of winning tomorrow. Defending champion.
Doug Coletta popping, banging, knocking pieces and parts off the Mac Tools dragster. It all looks oh so cool in ultra slow motion. Well, just a